Hi everybody and welcome back. Today I thought we would start our video outside, but we may be going inside because it's getting pretty windy out here and I'm maybe expecting rain. It looks like a rain cloud coming. So I'm going to just start out here and hopefully we'll get through it. Otherwise we'll head inside. So today, so my son and his fiance, 4th of July is her favorite holiday. And so they have a party every 4th of July. And so I know we've made 3 4th of July things in a row, but we're going to make one more, and because I want to make it for their party. And so, well, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take these little plant hangers that I found at the Dollar Tree. They're just $1 each. So they look like this. I have 2 of them. I'm going to go ahead and cut the tag off of them. And the reason I brought a box out is because we are going to be painting. But first I'm going to take the hanger off one of them. This one. They have little clips on them so you can just unclip it. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I'm just going to toss the chain to the side. And then I have some wire here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, okay, so this one here, I needed to loosen this part right here, and so I took scissors and I just bent it apart so that these could come on or off. But that's not really why I did it. I did it for another reason. As we go along, you'll see. So the way it's going to hang is it's going to go through here and come up on this other side. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put these together like this. And I'm going to take wire and just put wire every so often to hold it together. So we'll just cut little pieces of wire. I'm just going to cut about 6 of them for now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take the wires. And as you can see, there's little loops every so often. I'm going to take this loop and put it opposite that loop. I'm just going to go ahead and put the wire through the loop and around the basket, just however you can do it to secure your basket together. I've been getting lucky where we've gotten little patches of sun here and there, but it keeps getting very cloudy, and there was a big rain cloud above me. It looks like maybe it's going away, so hopefully we'll be good to stay outside today. So for now, everywhere I see a loop, I'm going around and fastening my baskets together. We're creating a ball, or, kind of a ball. I want to make sure that I'm not twisting my chain in there too, so. So this is another one of those crafts that I've never done before, but I think it'll turn out pretty darn cute. I think you guys will like it. So the craft wire, you can get it $1 at the Dollar Tree, or you can get it anywhere else pretty much. You can get it at hardware stores. You can get it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, pretty much anywhere. They have different gauges. For this one, you don't need a heavy gauge, but if you have a heavy gauge at home, I would just use that one instead of spending the money on more. So it's not going to matter how pretty you do your wire because we're going to have something over it anyway. So I'm hoping to at least get our painting out of the way, and hopefully it'll dry in time before we get any wetness. And I'm hoping after I paint it that I'll be able to maybe hang it on here to dry. Let me see if I move this. Should be able to hang it on here and just let it dry. So that's the plan. Okay, so now I bought Rust-Oleum for the last project that we did. And remember, I told you always hang on to your paints because you can use them again, obviously. Okay, so we're going to use it again. This is just a white Rust-Oleum. It says 2 times the cover, but this is just a little cute little decoration. You're only going to put it out once or twice a year. So it doesn't have to be anything major. You can use indoor, outdoor. You can use this product, this little craft, indoor and outdoor too, but I'm making it for outdoors. And what I'm going to do is spray the whole thing white. If you don't want to get paint on your hands, then wear some rubber gloves. I'm going to go ahead and set this on here. And I'm going to leave it to dry. So I'll be back in just a couple minutes when I think that's dry. Okay, I think we should be dry now, so I'm going to grab this off the stand. So now what we're going to do is take a little pack of lights. Now these lights are, they're a 20 pack, and I did get them from my in-laws like last year at the end of the year. So, but you can buy these also at hardware stores or at any of the craft stores. You want one that has 20 lights or more. You can do more if you want. So this is still a little tacky, but I think we'll be okay. So I'm just going to go up under the bottom and also in through the top. Okay. And I'm just going to take the first light and I'm going to hook it on this the little hook. Okay, and then I'm just going to let the lights kind of dangle down. Now I'm going to take the hook. I guess I'll use my wire cutter since that's what I have out here. Hopefully it won't cut them all the way through. I'm just going to try to close it up a little bit again, just so that the lights don't keep coming off. Okay, so then I want to take the lights. I went back down through the little hole at the bottom. I'm going to set this off to the side. So now I'm going to come up the side here, and where one of these little holes is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hook. I don't know if you can see that there's a lip there. So I'm going to hook my lights over the little lip, and then I'm going to keep going around. And when I find another lip, I'm going to hook my lights over that lip also. And over the next one also. But then I'm also going to take my glue gun. I'm hoping it's heated up enough. And I'm going to put a couple little dabs of glue in there just to hold it in place. So I'm going to put one there. Everywhere there's the little hook, I'm going to just put a little dab of glue with it too, just to hold it there. And now the sun's coming out and it's starting to feel kind of hot. I'm not sure what the temperature is supposed to be today, but it's getting pretty out here now. And I'm just going to take this, move it to the side on the other side, and just keep going around and gluing these in place. Now, if you ever had to change your string of lights because you're using hot glue, it's easy to just pull it right off again and put a new string. Just put a new string on. Once you come back to where you started, I'm just going to end it right there. I'm going to put a little dab of glue, put it up here. So now if you're hanging it up high, you'll probably need an extension cord, depending where you hang it. So this is what we have so far. It's kind of not hanging quite right. Let's see. There we go. That's what we have so far. Now we're going to add some decorations to it. So I bought some necklaces also from the Dollar Tree. Just red, white, and blue necklaces. I'm going to open that up and cut them apart. It says it's 2 necklaces. So they come like this. But we're going to take them apart. So there's a little plastic thing that holds them together. I'm just going to pull that off. And I'm just going to cut them apart. And then we're going to take one of the colors. Here, let me move around a little here. Can't stay in that same spot, that same position forever. Got to move around a little. You know, I think it might help me to hang it. I'm going to go ahead and move this to the side. And I'm going to grab this and use this. And just hang it up here. It might take a little adjusting to get it to hang straight because they're all twisted a little. And it is still a little bit wet, so I don't want to mess too crazy much with it. Okay, so now we're going to take our little strip of beads and we're going to take our glue and we're going to go ahead down one side. We're just going to put a little strip of glue and start attaching our beads. And we're going to do this on every single one of these. We're going to go red all the way down, white all the way down, blue all the way down. Red, white, blue, all the way around. So now I'm going to unhook it, and I'm going to go ahead and tip it over. Okay, and now we're going to do the bottom half. Okay, so once you get all the way around, you're going to lift it back up, turn it around this way. Once they're all dry, you'll be able to pull off any like strings that are hanging around. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next part. So this I've had for a long time. I bought it at Walmart a couple years ago. Let me scoot this to the side just a little. It says it was $3.99 on it. I know they sell them at all kinds of those kind of stores. Or even Menards should have garland like this. Or you can always look online, just put 4th of July garland or red, white, and blue garland. And different garlands will come up and you can pick what you want. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to go around the middle here. And I'm probably going to try to let the lights stick out. So I'm going to try to go either above the light or below the light so that the light shows. So let's see, where do we want to start? I'm going to start back here where our wire comes down so that that's the back of it. And we're going to just go ahead and hot glue this on also. Now I would suggest not putting this in a sunny spot for the 4th of July, but maybe like under an awning if it's outside or something like that. Or don't bring it out until nighttime and then plug it in at night. Either way. Just because the hot glue can melt again. Just like how it heats up in the gun and it melts, it can melt right off your project also. I'm just going to keep turning it and I'm going to go all the way around. And then I'm just going to cut it off where it meets. So you could either stop there with it like this, or you can add a little bit of this to the top also, which is what I'm going to do. And now, because it will most likely be hung above people's heads, you'll want to also do the bottom. I'm going to just go around, cut it off at the size I think I need. And throw that to the side. So then as your glue dries, make sure you pull all your little strings off. And here's your finished product. You just go plug it in and you got a cute little 4th of July light. I hope you enjoyed this video. I, of course, enjoyed making it with you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great 4th of July. Bye.